And we're recording! Welcome to our Shred 10 Zoom call. Okay. Oops. I was going to mute everybody. Oh, yeah, here. Get off. Perfect. Okay, cool. So like we said, we're going to go ahead and just record it because we had a lot of people that said that they wanted to get on and they didn't, for whatever reason, life happens, right? So I just want you guys all to be aware of that. If you want to be on camera, cool. We like it. We like the energy. If not, you can stop your video and do whatever you want. So we are going to just go through this amazing little presentation. Keep it super short, sweet, and simple. And hopefully we leave a little bit of time at the end for any question and answer session. All right. Okay. Do you want me to do this one? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'll do it. Okay. So the Shred 10. It's really, really super awesome program that some people call it a cleanse, a detox. I just live my life by it every single month. But we want to start basically that there are two startling trends in the world, right? And everyone goes, yeah! And it's basically the environment is toxins are increasing in our environment, right? And if you look at this beautiful color picture, it shows you kind of all the different places that happens. And I don't think we really talk about it much in here, but it's oxidative stress. And some people don't know what that is, but it's happening right now, actually, as we're sitting in this hotel room with the electricity waves from the computer, from our cell phones, from the lights, just from everywhere. And then if you work out, you increase it too. So there's just a lot of toxins going into our bodies. And this cleanse for 10 days helps us just to really clean everything out and feel super pure.
And then our food quality is decreasing. And this is something that has been on the rise for quite some time now. And I'm sure you guys are aware of it. It's crazy just how our quality of food has changed. There's preservatives, there's flavor enhancers. There's so many things that are going into our food. And we've gotten away from just the simplicity of eating more whole foods. And so that's another thing that the Shred 10 teaches. It's back to the basics. It's eating more whole foods and helping us to get back to that food that is actually really high quality.
I love this description. I'm not going to read it word for word. I keep it really super simple. So that top picture is basically a lot of the fad diets that we all get suckered into sometimes because we think it sounds super cool. And it's like, this person looks this great and feels this good in 2 days. And you're like, what? I want that. Like, what the heck? And so that's what this top picture basically shows us. It shows us, you know, that's us in the beginning and we lose weight too quickly. And then what happens is that a lot of the programs that some of us kind of get torn into or pulled into are programs that aren't really about lifestyle changes, unfortunately. And that's what I love about this program. We teach simple changes that lead to habits and then become lifestyle changes. And that's what we're really looking to do here, because if we don't do it that way, that's what happens. That third picture is what happens. We will gain weight back. And it's not even about weight. It's toxins. We're putting more toxic things into our body and our body can't fight it off. So we end up gaining more and it's just not a good thing. But
Dun, dun, dun.
when we cleanse, this is what happens. Super short and simple. Don't know if a lot of you know this, but healthy weight loss is actually 1 to 2 pounds a week. So simple changes lead to habits. Awesome, awesome lifestyle. But the thing I love to do about this, I did this last year. So if I'm in the top and I'm just like not eating what my body wants me to be eating, I tend to just like do this. You feel lethargic and tired. But if I'm doing the Shred 10, I'm like, ah! All the time. I'm actually on day 18 right now of my own personal shred. And I'm like, ah! Crazy pants.
And so it's so incredible what the Shred can do for you, but how do we do this? How do we do this program? And this is how we get back to the basics. So this is what we add into our diet every single day. And we'll go over the guidelines in a minute, but this is how we get our fruits and vegetables. And
45. We can get 45. By this picture, we're getting 45 different fruits, veggie, plants in our diet every single day.
Every single day. And we have something else that's not pictured on here too. It's our plant-based omega, and that adds an additional, like 6 or 7?
Yeah.
So it's over 50 whenever you add all of those things in. And so I like to really describe this as the difference between the micronutrients and the macronutrients. And if you're like, what's a micro, what's a macro? Like, that's okay. That's how I was. I was like, I don't even know what that means. Let's relate it to a car. I'm going to assume that almost everyone on this call tonight has driven a car before. And so if we want to get from point A to point B, we got to put gas in the car, right? You want it to go somewhere. Have you ever run out of gas, you can do that with your body too if you don't fuel it the right way. And so that's what the complete is. That's what our macronutrients are. That's the gas every single day. We have to eat food every single day to keep us healthy, to keep us well, and to keep us energized if we work out, do certain things. And so that's what I love about the complete. It's a really simple way to get in awesome macros every single day. It's the protein, the fats, the carbs. And then on the flip side, we've got the micronutrition. So what the frick is micronutrients?
It's pretty.
They're awesome. But micronutrients, those are like the oil that makes your engine run. And so I don't know about you guys, but it really made sense when someone broke it down like this for me. Do you want to treat your body like a Porsche, or do you want to treat your body like an old beat up truck or something like that? I want to treat my body like a Porsche because I want it to run for as long as possible. And so it's really important to me to get my oil changed at regular intervals so that I am putting the highest premium fuel into my system every single day. And so that's what Juice Plus is. It's the micronutrition that we need, the vitamins, the phytochemicals, the phytonutrients.
Carbohydrates.
Yes.
Good carbohydrates, healthy fats.
Awesome.
We need all of that together.
We need the combination.
For sure. I love this slide.
Me too.
So when we do that, when we fuel our body properly, especially during the shred, there's a part of it where some of us drink 2 of those wonderful shakes every day. And there's a lot of research and science behind what that does for us. And this picture explains it perfectly. They explain it. I love it. They say it's our willpower. Basically, you are keeping your blood sugar levels stable all day long so that when you are going to make choices, you actually make healthier choices. It sounds crazy, but think about it. We've all heard this. Don't go to the grocery store hungry, because what happens? You want absolutely everything, right? Everything. So to keep those sugar levels stable, it's proven that doing these 2 shakes a day, we're going to have it stabilized. And what's great about it is it's so set up, it's food, our body knows what to do with it, so we don't spike and crash. It just gradually allows us to have happiness all day long.
If you ever get hangry, like that's when you're in like the high glycemic then to the low, like that's what hanger is.
Yeah. So you want to stay in your zone of willpower.
Yeah, so these are our complete shakes. Again, it's the carbohydrates, the fats, the macronutrients that we need every single day. It's your gas. So just think of it as your car. Your body is a car. Whatever your dream car is, like use your body as that example, and it really helps to keep our blood sugar stable. And so it's low glycemic, it's vegan, non-GMO, gluten and dairy free. It's a plant-based protein, and there's also prebiotic fibers within the protein as well. And it's delicious. And if you don't like to drink your food, you guys don't have to drink these shakes.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my gosh, there's so many
ways.
recipes and things that we share. We'll talk about that later, but it's amazing.
Brownies,
amazing.
It's the best.
Cookies. Oh, look at that hunky man. See, he likes them too. But the shakes are awesome. You can use them for pretty much anything. We don't like to say it's a protein shake because it's not. It's a complete shake. It gives us the complete nutrients that our body actually needs and craves. And so you can use it for breakfast. You can use it for meal replacement. You can use it for pre-workout, afternoon snack, late night snack. I give it to my children. They think it's chocolate milk because I do the chocolate powder with coconut milk. It's amazing. There's so many ways that you can use it. I know I personally have been using it for the last 4 years as breakfast and a pre and post workout. And I have been feeling amazing during those times.
And it helps your bowel movements.
It does.
If you need some help with that, it
helps those healthy poops.
Yeah, it's the best. And this is revolutionary. So we just added this omega blend a little over a year ago. It's the first of its kind. It's actually a vegan full spectrum omega. And so whenever I heard about this, I looked it up and I was like, can I find this anywhere else? You guys, there's 5 different omegas within this one omega, and it's vegan. That is literally unheard of. But it's really awesome for your heart, your brain, your joints, your skin, your eyes. And personally, when I started taking these omegas, I noticed that my dreams were a lot more vivid. And for me, that was really powerful because I experienced that, and a lot of my friends who started taking these experienced that as well. And we're just starting research on this product too, so that we can kind of document that and see like what's going on and how it's affecting us, because there's so many studies on omegas. It's awesome.
It's awesome. And it's actually helped me a lot with depression and mood swings and irritability and so much more. So much more. Oh, look at that. All these people look so happy.
The whole fam.
So basically when we do the Shred 10, we do it for 10 days. The first Monday, I mean, everybody is different. Everybody has groups, accountability groups set up. We do fitness challenges. We do coaching. I know in the group that we do, we have registered dietitian in there giving information, free information to you. Oh my gosh, what else? There's free webinars weekly.
Recipes.
There's like 3 cookbooks total that is being shared with everybody. So it's just a really, really awesome way to help hold everybody accountable. Do it with a buddy. Bring a buddy in. It's and it becomes a lifestyle. So it doesn't just have to be for 10 days. What's absolutely amazing about this is because it's food, anybody can do it. Pregnant, nursing, kids, seniors, anybody can do it, and you can do it for 365 days a year if you choose. I'm doing a 120-day I feel charged. 120-day cleanse because I know that I need that for myself, and it's been freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's so incredible. So here's the guidelines, and just take a peek at these. We're going to go over them, but like Jenny just said, you can do this 365 days a year. So yeah, it's awesome. I want you to think about, as we're going through these, what would be the easiest for you to follow? Just think about what would be the easiest part. So what you're going to do is you're going to add more real food. And what this means is food without a label. You're going to add in the Juice Plus capsules, 2 complete shakes a day. You don't have to drink them. You can make whatever you want with them. There's so much. Drinking plenty of water, sleeping 7 to 8 hours, exercising most days. If you don't go to the gym, you can dance while you do your laundry. Okay? That's what I consider exercise.
Yeah, or parking way out in the parking lot and walking in or taking the steps. You know, there's little things you can do.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
Your accountability buddy can help you to find exercise that's right for you. Because I know for me at first, exercise was like, meh, but now it's awesome.
And that's what's important, is doing what you like to do, figuring out how to make it into exercise or eating real food, things like that, because then you'll do it and stick to it longer.
Yeah, and we want it to be a lifestyle change for you. We don't want it to be something that you just do for 10 days. We want to help you to create these habits. And what we're going to eliminate is gluten, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, processed foods, artificial and refined sugars, and then eating after 6 or 3 hours before you go to bed. It's kind of like an intermittent fasting period.
A natural cycle of intermittent fasting.
Very natural cycle, so that your body can digest itself before you go to bed. And for those of you who like to drink alcohol, like myself, it's only 1 weekend. So just to put that out there.
And we make freaking amazing mocktail recipes, y'all. So it really does help when you're like, I just really want to go to a social thing with people, and you have all these little recipes in the palm of your hand, and the bartenders are super friendly. You ask them to do it for you, they will do it. It's so cool.
It's awesome.
So cool.
And some results. Show me the results.
Craving. More fruits and vegetables.
Healthier weight.
Better recovery from workouts.
Improved sleep.
Increased energy.
Healthier hair, skin, and nails.
Improved poops.
And increased mental clarity.
And that's just some. That's just some of them.
Those are just a couple. We'll get some more of them too. Oh, this excites me.
Okay, you talk about it, girl.
Okay. So Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the whole world. Not just the United States, not just Italy, not just Germany, the world. And so it's really incredible. If you're into that and you want to see how it works, there's so many things that you can see out there. And this is stuff that's on the internet for anyone to see. They don't hide it in a Juice Plus locker and say this isn't for the public. It's really incredible. So you know that the products you're putting into your body have actual research, and they're tested to do things like, what's your favorite study? They help with constriction of your arteries and things like that,
that actually, I can't remember what it is, but that is one of them. They did a test for 30 days, gave some people, I'm not going to say the fast food joint that they went to, but they ordered the same thing every day for 30 days, and they were taking the fruits and vegetables, and they were also taking the fruit, veggie, berry blend, and they noticed a significant decrease just by adding that one simple change, just by adding that into their diets. and their lifestyles, and they show decrease like cloggage of your arteries, basically. Or I did Dr. Sears training, so I said, the bad guys, the sticky stuff that goes like covers your medicine bottles, because we have pharmacies in us that does that, it goes away. So our bodies can then heal itself. It's amazing. It's so amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So this is just the getting started, and this is actually our last slide that we're going to share with you, and then we're going to have some people that are super awesome share their stories, you know, their personal stories on what they've gotten from the shred. But these are basic packages, and I like to say it's good, better, best. Your good one is your fruits, your veggies, your berries, and 1 shake a day, right? And you're going to get good results, and you follow those guidelines, you're going to get good results, of course. And it's the inside too, y'all. It takes 90 to 120 days for our blood cells to actually repair themselves. So just because you may not be seeing it on the outside, there's a lot of amazing stuff going on the inside. And it takes time, consistency, and time. And then you have your better, your premium package. And that's going to be adding the omegas, the amazing omegas, fruits, veggies, berries, and then 1 shake a day. And then the best results that you're going to get is 2 shakes a day and adding all those amazing fruits and vegetables and omegas and berries, and following the guidelines, and you're going to feel amazing.
Yeah. And
amazing.
we do the best package because that's how we know that we're going to feel the best. And so that's what we recommend to all of our clients.
And my whole family actually does the best all the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Actually, you just do it, girl.
Okay.
All right. And let's have Jenna share her story first. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hello. Hi, guys. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing that really great information. So I have been on off shredding for probably over a year now. It was really cool. I started when it first started, and I was nursing our latest baby, I believe. Anyway, one of the babies. I'm a mom of 4 girls. This is our oldest that's with me. And it was really cool because I could use it for our whole family. I could use it, and I could shred even while I was nursing and flushing those toxins out of my body. And that was really important to me. But the coolest thing I want to tell you guys about the results is I noticed right away my energy was a lot higher than it ever has been. Adding the omegas into it as well, because we started with just the fruit, veggie, berries, and the shakes. After adding the omegas in, I felt like that brain fog, what I thought was like mom fog, but was actually brain fog lifted. And now our 7-year-old actually asks for them because she had that same brain fog going on, which we didn't even realize what it was. So I had PCOS. When I'm shredding, I don't get any of my polycystic ovarian syndrome symptoms. I don't get any pain. My periods are a lot less painful. They're shorter. My mood swings are non-existent because my body's always in that power area, right? There's no hangriness. When I add what we also, because that's a big deal. Hangriness is not fun when you're a mom of 4, because when you're hangry, everybody's hangry. It's bad. But what we found is a result of like slowly eliminating these things on a regular basis is that my body actually can't tolerate dairy like I thought it could. I knew it was a little bit intolerant. Our oldest is pretty intolerant to gluten and dairy, both. And we finally figured out why she was having these stomach aches after she'd eat pizza. Our baby is actually allergic to milk. So we've allowed ourselves to understand our bodies a lot better because we gave it time to eliminate those things. And then as we added things back in, we understood better how they were making our body feel. So it wasn't a diet. It's fueling your body to its greatest capacity. And had we not done this or walked this journey, we would have never understood how our bodies work best. And I think that's the coolest thing, is that you can do it. Anybody can do it. You know, kids, parents, adult, anybody. And it's awesome. And I've lost all my baby weight. I feel so I tried, it's our 10-year anniversary tonight, and I can fit in my wedding dress that I wore 10 years ago.
Why didn't you wear it on the call?
Yeah, I know I was going to, but I was running late. I'll take a picture and put it on Facebook, but we haven't. Yeah, I can fit into it. And it's like 4 babies. I feel amazing. And I just feel like it's such a gift for my kids. I don't have to be that crazed mom. I can just be me, and we can have fun. And so that's me.
So cool. Thank you, Jenna, for sharing. All right. We'll have Tamara go, and then we're going to end with Miss Energetic Little Bug over here.
Hey everyone, my name is Tamara Rowland. I am a mom of 2 kids. I'm a working mom. I am also a military wife. And Shred 10 came into my life when I needed it most, really. I was exhausted with 2 littles. I was tired my whole life, and I was chronically sick, but I thought that was normal. And while I had already started taking Juice Plus, the fruits, the veggies, and the berries, I hadn't implemented the shred or made, these additional lifestyle changes. And so what I found was that I was, I don't know if you guys know, in your 30s, you start, kind of changing your routines, or maybe you didn't change your routines, but your metabolism is slowing. Maybe you're not getting out and exercising as much as you used to. That was me. And what I was seeing was that every year I was gaining maybe 5 pounds. And I thought, if I keep going at this pace, by the time I get to my 50s and 60s, I don't know what I'm going to do, right? I'm really not going to be happy with how I feel and how I look. And so I started looking to make different changes, and I started counting calories. I started exercising so heavily. And that first picture that you showed with the 2 dieting, and exercising versus cleansing, that was me, the top one, right? And then I saw that picture and I was like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. So as I implemented 2 shakes a day, started, and I didn't even fully implement everything. It was like one thing at a time, but I was reducing dairy, reducing gluten, actually ended up exercising less than I was to begin with. And I was naturally leaning out because those toxins were leaving my body, and my migraines were decreasing. My energy level was increasing. My body shape, my clothes were fitting differently. And just overall, I was so much happier. And like you guys were saying, Jenna was saying, our whole family can do it. And so it's awesome for our athletes, our kids who are athletes. I tell my son he's got a secret weapon. He doesn't even believe he does, but he does, right? Because he's a wrestler, and he's this lean little kid, and he's strong, right? Because we're fueling his body. And our daughter was doing competitive cheer. And so, she was noticing differences as she was fueling her body with shakes in the morning instead of complete. She had more energy. She wasn't falling asleep at school in class and things like that. And so I'm just so thankful that our whole family can do it. My husband has a story too, but I could go on all day. So it's just been such a huge blessing for us. Like someone else said, adding the omegas made a huge difference for me. Mood's more stable, and being able to sleep through the night. That was huge. And then being able to come off some of my medications that I thought I was going to be on for the rest of my life. So I am so thankful. We will take Juice Plus every single day, and we continue to shred every month. It's something we can easily do in our routines.
Cool. Thank you, Tamara.
You're welcome.
All right, we're going to wrap it up with Maria.
Oh my goodness. So all these stories have been so incredible. Thank you both for sharing. The shred is something that I started 2 years ago, and I was addicted to coffee. So that was like my thing. So for those of you who like love your caffeine, like that was me. And I was drinking like maybe 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day because I was a college student and working and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, I need caffeine for energy, right? Wrong. So wrong. But that was why I did the shred. Well, and because a couple of friends told me to. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And in the beginning, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was a walk in the park the whole time, because making lifestyle changes, they do take time and they do take consistency. But as long as you're there and you're willing to show up and just like stay in it and stay with your accountability partners, it becomes easier over time. And so now I can say, I'm an Italian girl and I love my pizza, my pasta, and all of those things. Like gluten, like I loved gluten. And now I rarely even eat gluten anymore because my body reacts different to it now because I know that I'm not supposed to be putting it into my system. And so let's rewind a year ago. I've been doing the shred for 2 years. Last year, because of the shred and because I was able to stick to that lifestyle, I actually made the decision to go vegan. And I'm not telling you guys that you have to go vegan, but that was something that I was like, if I can be this disciplined with my lifestyle, I can make this change. And so it was just a really awesome turning point for me. I went through some education and things like that. And I thought that that was the best decision for myself, my health, and where I was at. And now fast forward, I almost live the shred every single day of my life. Like here and there, yeah, I'll have a beer, or here and there, maybe I'll have some pizza, but it's vegan pizza, you know? So it's just really incredible what can happen whenever you make those changes. And for me, I'm like Tamara, I used to get migraines all the time. I was on a beta blocker, and my doctor never really gave me answers for how long I would be on that. He just kind of gave me a prescription. And now I don't take a beta blocker. I can control my migraines. I know that if they come on, it's because I've either had something funny to eat or I'm dehydrated. And so I know how to control them. I'm in control, and I'm not letting my health control me. It's really awesome when it's in reverse and you have the power. It's actually really incredible to me in that power. And so we thank you guys so much for being on tonight and to learn more about this. If the shred is something that you are even like considering or you want more information, get with the person that invited you, because they invited you because one, obviously they love you, and two, because they believe that you can do the shred program right alongside them too. So
Absolutely. No, that was amazing. Thank you.
thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.